Ghana is a country rich in cultural diversity with an important history of highly sophisticated government and society. Situated on the west coast of Africa, the country has a population of 20 million people. Ghana is rich in many natural resources such as timber, gold, bauxite, diamonds, and oil. It has good soil for producing cocoa, and for many years it was the biggest producer of cocoa in the world. In the European scramble for Africa, Ghana was one of the countries colonized by Britain and was named Gold Coast. It was also one of the main trading coasts for the transatlantic slave trade. The 6th of March 1957 was a landmark day for Ghana when it became the first African country to gain independence after 200 years of British colonial rule.
Osei Akoto is my name, and I'm the director of fore, a charity organization that's based both in the UK and Ghana.
And I am Florence Osei Akoto, a co-director of
fore is a name that we arrived at after considering the vision that God gave to us in detail. Vision came out of reading Matthew's Gospel, chapter 24 and 25. We took the name fore as indicating what God wants us to be doing in these end times. Lift people up from the mat of life onto the forefront of life.
In the beginning, our main vision was to bring in these orphans and disadvantaged children. But we realized that the village itself needed help. The village was so disadvantaged. I mean, they were deprived of many of these basic things in life. There were no water, clean water supply, no electricity, no school, even no church. I mean, the community were just, hanging about. So we were moved to begin by giving them clean water. Anytime I visit Kote, I see the joy and happiness in these children's faces. I'm really uplifted because one, in the mornings they were just wandering about with no bath, haven't taken any bath. But now, because there is a preparatory school for them, they are aware that they need to get up, wake up in the morning, wash themselves, and go to school. That alone is something great for me. We had a boy who was 12 years starting school. He didn't understand any English at all. But now you go to them and they will come and meet you with English. They will speak English to you. You speak to them and they will understand.
Our vision of the orphanage is actually not an institution that we intend to put all the orphans where they are called inmates, but we want to see the children put up with parents in homes. So our vision is to build orphanage homes, flatlets that will be given to volunteer parents who want to adopt these children and live with them, or rather foster these children and live with them on the site under the supervision of the management of fore, so that these children will grow up in a home having a father and a mother figure.
I think sponsors should come for fore because fore is only a small group. We haven't been out in the public for too long, but they are doing great things.
fore doesn't have a big administrative setup where it eats up a chunk of people's donations. We are a small group, and even we as directors, co-directors, are not on any salary as such. So we are all voluntary workers. Our trustees are all voluntary.
So every money you give, be sure that is going to meet a particular need.
Life in the village was quite hard because they used to walk far to far place to get water, 1 mile journey for water. But when Mount came, they built, they brought a borehole, a pipe for us, and they also built school. Before Mount, when I was in primary school, we used to walk from this village, Kote, to the next village. It is about 2.5 miles to the next village. That's where we used to school. Yeah. But before you get to school, you'll be late. You'll be late for about 2 lessons. Yeah, yeah. So we were always late, and the teaching there was not quite good. Sometimes you go over without food, no money. You go market, you sell, but you get nothing. I'm the first boy to go to the senior secondary school, and it's been hard, but we've been learning. So far, I'm among the best in the class. Through Math 4, I've got a sponsorship to my education. I would like the person, that charity, to give it to Math 4 because I trust them, and I know when anything is given to them to help, they will do it.
I came here purposely for farming, but I've been a little bit educated. And when I came here, I could see that the children in Kote here needs more education. To start the lesson, I do give them some interesting stories and then some rhymes and poems that I could see that the children are much interested with it. So I do give them that stories to bring their minds together. Our sponsorships should sponsor Math 4 is that we've never been educated here. In some places, while they are having their education, they have their education very well. Everything is there for them. But this place, we don't have anything like that. I am expecting somebody to become a president of Ghana in my classroom here.